Seniors over 60. Quick question. What if the very vitamins you take at night, believing they protect your health, are quietly working against your muscles while you sleep? Tonight, I'm going to show you how to time 4 evidence-supported nutrients to work with your body's repair cycle, and which 2 common vitamins you'll want to move earlier in the day so you wake up steadier, stronger, and less sore. Here's the big idea. The gym stimulates, sleep rebuilds. Most of the construction work on your muscles, protein synthesis, tissue repair, and hormone-guided recovery happens during deep sleep in the first half of the night. If your supplement timing supports that window, you multiply the benefits of your protein and daily activity. If it fights that window, you can wake up stiff, weak, and foggy even after 8 hours in bed. So tonight we'll cover the 4 nighttime helpers: magnesium glycinate, vitamin D3 paired with K2, zinc, picolinate, and active vitamin B6, P5P. Then the 2 to avoid after mid-afternoon, vitamin B12 and high-dose vitamin C, plus a simple step-by-step schedule you can start this evening. I'll also flag key safety notes along the way. First, why magnesium glycinate belongs in most bedtime routines after 60. Magnesium participates in hundreds of cellular reactions, including energy production and muscle relaxation. Low magnesium is common with age and is linked to restless sleep, cramps, and next-day fatigue. Trials and reviews suggest magnesium can support sleep quality. Results vary, but the trend is positive. And the glycinate form is gentle and combines magnesium with glycine, an amino acid that can help lower your core body temperature for deeper sleep. Think of it as switching your system from fight or flight into rest and rebuild, so your legs stop twitching and your muscles actually recover. Aim for roughly 100 to 200 milligrams elemental magnesium from magnesium glycinate, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Start low, see how your stomach and sleep respond, then adjust. If you take other sedatives or have kidney disease, clear magnesium use with your clinician. PMC plus 4, PubMed plus 4, PMC plus 4. Second, vitamin D3, but not alone. Vitamin D functions more like a hormone than a vitamin and supports muscle function and fast twitch fibers that protect balance. However, D3 increases calcium absorption, and calcium needs a traffic cop to land in bone and stay out of arteries. Vitamin K2, especially MK7, which activates proteins like osteocalcin and matrix GLA protein to guide calcium to the right tissues. That's why pairing D3 with K2 is a smart, common practice. For many adults over 60, 2,000 to 4,000 IU of D3 with 100 to 200 micrograms, K2-MK7 is a typical supplemental range, but check your blood levels and medications first, particularly if you use warfarin or other vitamin K-sensitive anticoagulants. As for timing, take D3/K2 with a meal that contains some fat for absorption. Many people prefer dinner, others prefer earlier. Both are reasonable. What matters most is consistency and tolerance. Evidence on best time of day is limited, so pick the time that doesn't disturb your sleep. Science Direct plus 3, PMC plus 3, PMC plus 3. Third, zinc picolinate before bed. Zinc is a cofactor for enzymes that turn amino acids into new muscle protein, and it also supports healthy levels of anabolic hormones. Reviews suggest zinc may improve sleep quality in some people, though more research is needed. The picolinate form tends to absorb well and is gentler for many older adults. Typical supplemental doses are 15 to 25 milligrams at night, away from calcium and iron which compete for absorption. If you take a multivitamin with copper, keep zinc balanced over the week. Very high, chronic zinc can lower copper and affect blood counts. If your stomach is sensitive, take it with a small snack that doesn't contain dairy or iron. Fourth, the overlooked helper, vitamin B6 in its active form, P5P. B6 is essential for amino acid metabolism, neurotransmitters like GABA and serotonin, and homocysteine regulation, all relevant to overnight repair and sleep architecture. Using P5P, pyridoxal 5-phosphate, bypasses the age-related decline in activation that some people experience. A conservative bedtime range is 10 to 25 milligrams. More is not better. Excessive chronic B6 can irritate nerves. Pairing a low dose of P5P with magnesium glycinate is a classic combination because magnesium activates B6-dependent enzymes and B6 helps magnesium move into cells. If you notice more vivid dreams, that often reflects improved REM dynamics rather than a side effect to fear. PMC now, 2 vitamins to move earlier in the day. First, vitamin B12. B12 supports red blood cells and energy production, but certain forms, like methylcobalamin, can have an alerting effect and may suppress melatonin or shift sleep-wake timing in some individuals. Translation: great in the morning, unhelpful at night if you're trying to wind down. If you take a B complex, take it with breakfast or lunch. PubMed plus 1 second, high-dose vitamin C. Vitamin C is essential, but big nighttime doses can be counterproductive. High-dose antioxidant supplementation around the recovery window may blunt the cellular signal that tells muscle to adapt, an effect shown for C and E in training contexts. And vitamin C can also increase nighttime bathroom trips for some people, fragmenting sleep. If you use higher doses of vitamin C, split them earlier in the day and keep bedtime free of large antioxidant boluses. PMC plus 2. PMC plus 2. All right, how do you put this together without turning bedtime into a chemistry lab? Here's a simple, practical, nighttime muscle recovery routine you can try. Then personalize with your healthcare professional. With dinner, a meal that includes some healthy fat like salmon, olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Take vitamin D3 paired with vitamin K2, MK7. This is your structure and signaling duo for muscle and bone. If you're on warfarin or similar, talk to your prescriber first because K2 can interact. PMC plus 1. About 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Take magnesium glycinate, 100 to 200 milligrams elemental, zinc picolinate, 15 to 25 milligrams, and P5P, 10 to 25 milligrams. Keep this dose moderate. Avoid stacking it with calcium/iron at the same time, and watch how your sleep and morning stiffness change across 2 to 4 weeks. PubMed plus 2. PubMed plus 2. What to avoid after approximately 2 p.m. Vitamin B12 and high-dose vitamin C. Shift those to morning or midday to protect sleep architecture and the adaptive signal your muscles need to rebuild. PubMed plus 1. What results should you expect if your timing and basics are on point? In week 1, many people notice they fall asleep a bit faster, wake up fewer times, and feel less wired and tired. If you dream more vividly, that often signals healthier REM cycles. PMC. By weeks 2 to 4, morning stiffness often eases, nighttime cramps settle down, and simple daily tasks, standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, walking stairs, feel smoother. Your muscles may not look different yet, but recovery is catching up. By 8 to 12 weeks, with consistent protein intake, light resistance work, and steady sleep, you'll usually feel steadier on your feet, less sore after activity, and more confident moving through your day. This isn't a miracle pill timeline. It's the normal arc of physiology when you stop fighting your sleep biology and start feeding it. A few quick pro tips to maximize the plan. Hydrate earlier. Taper fluids in the 2 to 3 hours before bed, so bathroom trips don't slice up deep sleep. Front-load your protein. Hit a daily target that fits your medical context. Many adults over 60 benefit from approximately 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram per day, individualized. And include leucine-rich protein in dinner to give your nighttime work crew plenty of amino acids to rebuild. Discuss targets with your clinician if you have kidney disease. Keep a 7-day sleep plus strength log. Bedtime, awakenings, supplements taken, and a simple morning score for stiffness and energy. Small adjustments, like moving zinc 30 minutes earlier or trimming fluids, often solve 80% of issues. Med check. If you take diuretics, PPIs, metformin, or anticoagulants, review all supplements with your clinician or pharmacist. Several of these can shift magnesium, B vitamins, zinc, or interact with vitamin K. And a final word on mindset. At 60, 70, even 80, your body still responds to the right inputs. Each night can either chip away at your strength or rebuild it. When you align sleep, nutrition timing, and gentle strength work, mornings start to feel different, lighter, steadier, more capable. If this helped, share it with someone you care about. And if you want more science-guided routines for aging strong, hit subscribe. Evidence notes, plain English summaries with sources. Magnesium and sleep. Reviews show low magnesium is linked with worse sleep. Supplementation may help some people, with mixed RCT results. Magnesium combined with B vitamins and melatonin improved insomnia in one trial. PubMed +2, PMC +2, glycine, in magnesium glycinate, can reduce core body temperature and is associated with improved subjective sleep quality. PMC +1, vitamin D, 3 plus K2. K2, especially MK7, activates proteins that direct calcium to bone and away from arteries. Pairing with D3 is widely recommended to balance calcium handling. PMC +2, PMC +2. Zinc and sleep. Early evidence suggests zinc may improve sleep quality. More high-quality trials are needed. PubMed +1. Vitamin B12 at night. Research indicates B12 can influence melatonin and have an alerting effect in some contexts. Better taken earlier in the day for sensitive sleepers. PubMed +1. High-dose antioxidants, C/E, and adaptation. Studies show high doses can blunt training adaptations. Spacing big antioxidant doses away from the recovery window is prudent.